How you doing, guys? It's Razor's Minecraft, and welcome to, I guess it'll be a sort of how-to video, or like a more of a show-off video, I guess. But in this video, I'm going to be showing you my recently made. I know, it's I'm pretty behind schedule here. I know, like just about everyone else already made one of these, but I felt like making a automatic potion brewer, and I did this without any like tutorials. I didn't just look at someone else's and copy it. I tried to make it like as much as my own as I could. So this is what it looks like right now. So what you do, what I'm going to try to do in this video is first show how it works, and then kind of show off the redstone behind it, and maybe explain that a little bit so it doesn't look as confusing as it may look. To me, I understand it, but could be because I just built it. So, well, first let's make a potion. What can be the most customizable? Let's do a strength potion of increased duration. So what you want to do is hit the button of the type potion you want. Then you can either increase the potency, increase the duration, or make it splash. And then after you're done hitting all that, you press this button to complete the process. And hopefully, if this worked right, because you know how stuff likes to not work when you're showing it off, once the stuff is done brewing, you should have a nice, that's great. That's going to go in first, isn't it? Actually, no, I don't know if that'll matter, if that goes in first. Let's do a little bit of experimentation here. Truthfully, if you want the best result, try to hit the buttons in as rapid of succession as you want. I could probably change it around so that it gets to the brewer faster, but I don't know. I already spent like 6 days on this trying to make it as efficient as I can. Not really as efficient, but I guess I was bug fixing and stuff, and plus I had school. That's also the reason why I haven't been recording lately, if you've followed my channel before. But here we go. This seems to be working, so it's a good job for that. It doesn't really matter in what order those go, so that's good. So now you have your splash potions of strength with increased duration. Woohoo! Alright. So now I kind of want to show you the background of this. First, here's this thing. This is the refill chest. And it's exactly what it is. It's a refill chest. So I can pretty much take whatever I want. Let's do some nether wart. Not that much. Let's put like 32 and get some. Actually, there's a secret thing in this map. If you go under there's a chest full of glass bottles. So you can take the bottle out, and if you shift click, you can refill the water bottles and just throw them in there. You can throw the water bottles in there, then any ingredient for any of the potions. I set up a kick-ass sorting system, and it throws it right into every single option here, so that you don't have to actually fly behind there and refill it yourself. So, I guess that's cool. This is where you get the potions. Here you can check the hoppers to make sure everything's working right, like you saw me do. I checked in here to make sure the ingredients arrived. Now let's look at the back here. This is the rest of this is like my redstone testing world, so you can take that in if you want. I'll probably put the world download up for download. The world file up for download. Alright, so here is all of the redstone and stuff, and if you're not a big redstone person, this may look like extremely complicated and confusing, but I'll try to explain it as best I can so that you maybe can get a better understanding of how redstone stuff works. So, the process pretty much starts here. This behind each of these red blocks is where the buttons are, and well, for this, I think this is invisibility. This one is invisibility, and when you click invisibility, it goes from here. I'll talk about what that does in a second. It goes into here. This is I believe this is a pulse shortener. Yes, this is a pulse shortener. So what that does is shorten the pulse so that wait, this is probably the crappiest one to start an explanation on. Let's go to one of the simplest ones. Here, one of these. Alright, so it goes from the button, goes to the pulse shortener, so that the pulse is shorter than the normal button pulse. That'll turn this torch off, which then allows you to get one ghast tear out of this chest, and it goes back through this main hopper line, all the way back into here, which are dispensers, or they might be droppers. Yeah, they are droppers. Pointed upwards. This is a comparator, so when the item comes through, it senses an item in this hopper. Then a signal goes here, and here. I'll show it to you. Let's get a piece of dirt so it doesn't actually make a potion. So you throw it in here. That triggers this, which then shoots this dispenser off, firing up. For some reason, if you put a repeater there, it fires it through. It triggers this dispenser and it triggers this dispenser. So it'll end up in this dispenser. And then it goes up through here through a little delay, then gets shot out here into this hopper. Those carry it over there and into the main room, where it'll go into the brewing stand. These things here, this is the water bottle. When you press any button, ooh crap. When you press any button, it goes down this line here and triggers both the water bottle chest and triggers the nether wart chest, so that you don't have to press those separately. They will automatically happen when you press a button. Now back to explaining this. The invisibility potion kind of has to, like, in order to make an invisibility potion, you first need a night vision potion, because then you just brew a golden carrot into that. So what this does here is when you press this button, it triggers both lines, and this one goes through with less of a delay than this one, and triggers the thing for golden carrot. Oh, right. Night vision is made with a golden carrot, and then you need a fermented spider eye for to make it invisibility. That pretty much fermented spider eye taints the effect. Taint in quotes, because invisibility, I don't know if you'd call it a taint. But so what I did here is hook up every single potion that needs fermented spider eye to the one chest with fermented spider eye, instead of having to make a crap load of chests that have fermented spider eye in them. That would also make the sorting process a lot tougher. So that's what the main potions. I hope you somewhat understand that. That's probably not all that clear. What is this? You know this is bad. Oh, this is for the refill system. I'll get to that later. That moment when you forget what stuff's for in your own creation. Okay, so another thing that happens whenever you press a button is it goes through that line, as well as I kind of broke through my own thing here. Let's get down. It goes through this line as well, which will trigger this thing here, which is, I believe it's called T flip-flop. It pretty much turns a pulse into an opposite signal. That's a pretty crappy way of just explaining it. But imagine you press a button, and then, like, normally when you press a button, the pulse only lasts for a certain amount of time, then it cuts off. With a T flip-flop, I believe this is, you can press a button and change what pulse it is. So you press a button, and then it'll constantly be off. Or then you press the button again, and it'll constantly be on. So it triggers this, which is currently powering these pistons, which acts as a lock. So if I were to go in through the ceiling here, because I don't feel like flying over to the door, and try to press any of these buttons, you see the lights work, but nothing will work. So pretty much it's a safety mechanism to prevent you from putting in one of those before you make the real potion. And that was something I thought of afterwards. All these colored wool here is for, or they are just effectively the same thing as for the normal potions. You just press the button, it goes over this bridge here so it doesn't interfere with that. Goes to the pulse shortener, the pulse is shortened so it only drags one out of here, and down the line it goes. Okay, so that's pretty much it for the potion making part. For the sorting part here, when you put things in the chest, I can show a shortened version here. They go through these hoppers and into this dispenser. Now this, just like with the other dispenser there, this is effectively a gigantic version of what I did over there. So it pretty much senses when a item goes into this dropper, triggers this dropper, which then is on delay, trigger this dropper, then triggers this dropper, then triggers this dropper, then triggers this dropper, which then shoots it off into here, and all of the sorting systems are the same, except for this, the one to sort out the water bottles, because if you were to, you'll see why in a second, why it has to be different. But the water bottles go into this brewing stand, and if it's not a water bottle, it gets sucked into this, and goes along here, back into the main sorting line. If it is a water bottle, it goes into the brewing stand, immediately gets pulled out, down, and into the chest, or into the hopper if I put an excess in there, which I seem to have been doing for a while. Okay, now this is the only problem with sorting systems, which is sometimes it glitches like that, and the piston doesn't actually raise the minecart. But this isn't my design, actually, or it's not completely my design. Most of it's from Seth Bling. This is the only thing I watched a tutorial for, because I really wanted to put a sorting system in. So pretty much, when an item goes through, if you want to know why that has to be an exact number like it is here, you can go watch Seth Bling's video. That was uploaded a while ago, back when 1.5 came out. But pretty much it senses when one more item goes into here, triggers that shoots up, goes into this chest, which then goes down and should be pushed over a little bit more. Come on. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Come on. Up. That nice Skype. Hey, sorry about that. When I went to open Skype, I accidentally closed Minecraft. I hit the Minecraft icon instead of the Skype icon. Then it closed the Minecraft window, and it freaking screwed with everything. I had to restart Bandicam. But I'm back now, and I believe I was talking about the sorting system. So, pretty much all of the sorters are exactly the same. Exactly the same in the way it works compared to the netherwort. And anything that doesn't go in any of the sorters ends up in this junk chest right here. And, well, that's the sorter system. And I believe that's everything, except for the wiring on the top that powers the lights and the ceiling, but that should be kind of easy. So, that's pretty much all I wanted to do for the potion brewer. And if that's the only reason you were here, you can probably end right now, or leave the video right now. Stop watching, that's what I'm looking for. But if you want to watch on, I wanted to show you guys that if you've watched me before, you know that I have a custom texture pack. And it used to be broken and stuff. Like the nether portal was actually invisible for some reason. It didn't show up. So I fixed all the textures on that, and I actually added a couple textures. Like for the iron sword, I kind of made the handle a little bit gold. You might be able to see that there. Diamond. Here, I'll take them out and show them to you. Diamond, you can kind of see it when I block like that. The handle there, iron, you can see it's a little bit golden. The bow is the most that I changed, because you may notice that, well, first of all, I just put the little thing there for the notch. It's golden with a red outline, kind of like the diamond sword. But I think the coolest thing that I put in was I actually added that when you pull it back, both the notch on the bow itself changes, and there's a little purplish glow that goes through the arrow as if to tell you it's fully charged. And I'm going to try to shoot that pressure plate. There we go. It's my piston door. But that's pretty much all I did with the texture pack, and I'm going to put that download in the description if you want that. You're not going to go through an AdFly link. I'm not doing this for money or anything. I just made a texture pack, and if you want it to, I'll put it in the description. But that's all for this video, guys. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, as pretty much everyone says on YouTube, please give me a like. And if you did not like the video, please dislike. Feel free to dislike. But please tell me why you did not like the video. Because if I see a dislike and it's just a dislike by itself and there's no explanation for it, something they want me to fix, like maybe you should stop rapidly moving your mouse back and forth, that's extremely annoying. If you don't like that, then just tell me and I will try my best to move more slowly if I can. Or something like that. But don't just dislike and then leave, or else I'll probably just think it's either a troll or I just simply won't know what to fix. And I want you guys to enjoy my videos as much as I enjoy making them. So please tell me what I'm doing wrong or what you think I can do better. And I'll take it all into consideration. I read the comments on every video, and I will be reading all the comments on every video as long as I can, until hopefully one day. Well, not really hopefully that I won't be able to read all the comments, but hopefully might get popular enough where to the point where it's actually kind of hard to read all the comments. That'd be kind of cool. But as for this video and as for right now, that's the end. Thanks for watching once again, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.